everybody, welcome back to the Perry Pencil Podcast. I'm here again for another video that I'm excited about. Today, I have a special guest. This is my lovely daughter. Her name is Patricia McCants. Say hello to everybody out there.
Hey guys.
Alright, so on this podcast, what I'm doing is I'm going to be interviewing Patricia on some things that she's trying to do regarding her channel. Alright, so now I have a few things written down here that I'm going to ask you some questions regarding what you're endeavoring to do in the future, so that people can learn about you and see what's going on, what things you have going on with your artistic abilities and things like that, which is a very exciting thing. I'm excited for you. I'm so glad that you came on to the podcast to be here with me today. I'm very excited to have you here. So tell people some of the things that you like to do or that you're going to be doing. One of the main two things that you're going to be starting off with the channel.
Okay, so what I'm going to be starting the channel off with is cooking videos and hair videos. And then we're going to go into like crafts and dancing and singing and more into that.
Wonderful. Okay, so let's back up a little bit. How long have you been doing cosmetology or hair? I think people would need to know how long. Well, estimate about how long ago you got into doing hair.
About when I was like 7, I was starting off as doing 2-strand twists because that was the easiest thing I could do. Then that's when my mom tried to teach me how to do braids, and it took me a while to learn how to do it. But if you practice, you can actually learn what to do.
Okay. So you started when you said you were 7?
Yeah.
So let everybody out there know how you are now. I mean, how old you are, excuse me.
I'm 12 years old now.
Okay, so you've been doing it for a little while now. So what were your influences in regards to, let's say, culinary, cosmetology? You talked about a little bit of dancing, and you do a little bit of everything, is that right?
Mm-hmm.
So you were people call a well-rounded art person. That's one of the things that we're honing on today. So let's go back to who were your influences regarding all of these things?
My influences for cooking and hair was my mom. My influences for art and crafts was my dad. And my influences for dancing was my cousin, and singing was also from my mom.
Wonderful. That's really exciting things to hear. And one of the things that I'm happy about is that you now get a chance to come on and work on your own projects and do these things that people inspired you to do. And I'm sure that everybody out there is going to be really excited to see what you come up with. As again on the podcast, what I do here is I'm going to be, of course, working with you on getting videos together, structuring the editing piece, so that you can learn about YouTubing and what it's all about. All right, let's talk about how we came up with. Well, first of all, let me back up. What's the name of your channel again?
My channel is Trish Arts. It's because I do many things like dealing with art and dancing and in that category.
Okay, so it's basically performing arts.
Yeah.
It's a lot like the high school I graduated from. So that's where I come in, and I'll talk about a little bit of the idea that I had for my daughter. Is that when it came to Trish, I recognized that she's multi-talented. She could do many different things. So I thought about my high school that I graduated from, Creative and Performing Arts High School. And basically, I think that is befitting in regards to what Trish does, is so that she can have a range of different things that she'll be doing on Trish Arts. And of course, I myself have come up with the look of her banner for her channel, and her logo and things like that, and which will be incorporated specifically on a video. It will be a category that will be on the Perry Pencil, my YouTube channel. So it was not going to be a separate YouTube channel in of itself, but just to explain this a little bit so that no one will be confused.
So basically, my channel will be under his channel. So my videos will be on his channel, so I can kind of start under his name.
Very well said. Just as Trish was mentioning, and just as I was going into that, it's just one of those simple things where I want her to be able to go ahead on and be in a category. And what the category will do is you'll just be able to see her under Perry Pencil as Trish Arts, and you'll be able to find her there. I want Trish to be able to be easily recognizable. I do recognize going in that YouTube is extremely challenging, and I don't want to discourage my daughter, so what I decided to do was have her come under the umbrella of Perry Pencil. And I think that will be one of the greatest things that I could do for her, because she's so talented, and I didn't want her to go in and try and go at it by herself just yet. I'm sure that sometime in the future, once she gets her feet wet enough in doing YouTube, that she'll be able to branch off and do her own thing. So I think we covered just about all of what we wanted to say. Is there anything else you want to say to anybody out there? Again, you know, that you might have on your mind, or or anything that you want to say before we go? I don't want to just abruptly say come to an end and things like that without, if you have any last words that you want to say.
So I like to say that my brother's channels will also be under his name, so you guys can go find their channels too. And my mom also has a channel to encourage other people in doing what she likes to do.
Very well said. As you can see, she's already on board with the way things go. If you see that she's comfortable with jumping right in, that's the wonderful thing that I love about her, is that she jumps right in and do. So that's going to be a very good asset that she's going to bring to the table. That brings the Perry Pencil podcast to an end. I appreciate everybody that stopped by, that clicked the video and stopped by and learned to see what is going on Perry Pencil podcast. To support this channel, definitely subscribe. I have a whole lot going on. As you see, or have been seeing rather, I've been having uploaded videos that are going to be broadening Perry Pencil channel, because I'm expanding it, and I'm going to be working with family members like my daughters, my sons, and so I have a lot of exciting things lined up for you all. So don't forget to click that like button and subscribe if you're new to the channel. And if you're already subscribed, getting tongue tied here, then I appreciate you coming back and checking out another one of my videos. So until next time, take care.
Bye.
Bye.